Cardinals are winners of 4 in a row, and that has a lot to do with the production off the bat of sophomore Henry Davis.
Yeah, Davis with the second longest hitting streak in program history at 22 right now, the 2021 preseason All-American, and for good reason.
Henry Davis, the former Fox Lane High School standout, currently second in the ACC in hits. And on the Notre Dame side of things, Caroline, senior Nico Cavadis just cannot. Sheridan, 11 strikeouts, giving up just 3 walks. And he'll face our player to watch this afternoon, Henry Davis. First pitch, taken for a strike. Henry Davis currently a hit in all 20 games of the season for Louisville so far. The 0-1, swung on, grounded up the middle. Preisner making a run on it and makes the inning. And as you mentioned, Caroline, Kirian will have to keep Myers close on the bag at first base. But now number 4, Carter Putz, steps up to the plate. First pitch to Putz, swung on and fouled away.
Yeah, Putz has been in the last 2 years. In 2020, he was named a top ACC draft prospect.
The 0-1 to Putz, swung on and missed.
Cavadis batting .302 on the season, and just so much power as we've seen from him consistently.
First pitch low and away to Cavadis.
Yeah, last year 7 in 13 games before the season was canceled due to COVID. Really just 2 great starts to the season, and this one, you know, hopefully he'll have a chance to see all the way.
So Kirian now behind on Cavadis, 2-0. Got to be very careful where these next pitches go. The 2-0. In there on the outside corner for a strike. Performances, but Carter Putz striking early. The 2-2 to Cavadis. Low and away. Now full count. Have an opportunity to grow this Notre Dame lead early. First pitch to Lamanna. Breaking ball drops in there for a strike. Interesting to later to bring that game closer. And inside the Parker as well. That 1-1 is cut on and missed from Cole. So Kirian now ahead in the Gatorade Player of the Year at New Regal High School. Ohio native is Kirian. The 1-2 to Cole. Nice pitch. Too far in.
Kirian's so used to these clutch situations from all of his experience as a closer. Now in that starting role, you can see the composure carries through.
That 2-2 pitch is high and away. The 0-1 from Kirian. Dropped in there for a strike. 0-2. RBI on this season. The 0-2. High and away. 1-2. Jack Brannigan, someone this Notre Dame team likes to bring in to pitch, also at points, but the starting third baseman for the majority of games so far this season. First pitch to Brannigan in there for a strike. In fact, is actually an out.
Yeah, and like you said, a great call in real time there.
First pitch to Carter Putz. Putz high for a on-base percentage coming into this game. The 1-1 outside now 2-1. And actually, Putz's batting average last weekend prior to the series against Duke was top 5 in the ACC. So someone who, when he gets hot, can really get on base fast. The 2-1 pitch is...
He's been so solid in that DH role for the Irish this year. Stayed in that 2 spot for a lot of the season this year.
The 2-2. Breaking pitch, not enough break on it. Now full count pitch from Kirian, swung on and fouled back. Again, coming into this game, 2019, this is someone who does not succumb a lot of runs. So the Irish did really well to get ahead early. That 3-2 pitching staff with 23 plus and just 6 walks given up in those 23 plus innings. First pitch to Jared Miller, scored with 18 on this season for Louisville. That has a lot to do with the fact that this guy, Henry Davis, bats right after Brown.
Yeah, that top 4 of the Louisville lineup has been the same for the last 6 games after a little more experimenting earlier in the season.
Henry Davis took the first pitch of his second at bat for a strike. He grounded out to shortstop in his first plate appearance. 0-1, outside 1-1. Henry Davis, the player we singled out in our intro, second in the ACC in hits, on base per stolen bases, and total bases. Pitch to Davis. Cut back. For Davis, already 25 ribbies as well. The 1-2 from Sheridan. Just misses. So no outs, 2-2 count. Man on first. Pitch to Davis. Cut on. Drops down into the gap. Brown trying for third. The throw from Cole. Cut off by Preisner. And now they've got Davis. But the throw from Preisner goes over Kavadas' head at first base. And Luke Brown will score, and Henry Davis will make his way all the way over to third. So after some uncharacteristic fielding mistakes from Notre Dame, this game's all tied at 1, and Henry Davis is now on third base. Caroline, it seemed like Davis was going to give him the 2-2 pitch to Benelis, driven out into center field. Coming on is Myers. Davis will take off from home. And the throw home will be not in time. So an RBI sac fly for Alex Benelis, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
And Sheridan, now with the bases cleared, can focus solely on the batter. 1 out here, 2 to get for active innings.
First pitch from Kirian. Swung on and cut back by Kavadas. The 0-2. High and inside. Nice take.
Base percentage. Kirian doing a great job against him in both of those 2 appearances at the plate.
So now it's catcher David Lamanna. Takes the first pitch, ball. Lamanna.
Back to 2019, he was second on the team in batting average, batting .387.
Lamanna tried to hold his swing up on that pitch. Now the 1-1 from Kirian. Breaking pitch, drops in for a strike, now 1-2. Time so far this afternoon. First pitch, shows bunt, pulls back. Prepared for that bunt from Ryan Cole. Someone who bunts a lot on this Notre Dame team, has the speed and the IQ to do so. 1-0 pitch taken for a ball, now 2-0. 2-0 pitch to Cole. In there for a strike, 2-1. But gets into all the games, a testament to his utility and versatility as a player. Can pinch run, can drop down a bunt if needed, and can also end the game on a walk-off home run. Apparently, it end on the base paths for Notre Dame.
Yeah, and what really stands out too is that .538 on base percentage. Such a consistent guy.
The 3-1 from Kirian drops in.
Unfortunately for the Irish, a mistake then led to him getting to second, but he does already have 6 stolen bases on the season in 7 attempts.
Sheridan deals to Davis. Ball low for a ball. And now Davis has got a hitter's count at 2-0. And Caroline, when you're playing a team of the got to play your best baseball. And so far, Notre Dame has not done that in the field.
Yeah, great. Not only that, but far from that. And like we've talked about, this is just so uncharacteristic for this Notre Dame team. So few mistakes on the year.
Irish coming off of a weekend series win last weekend against Duke, took 2 of 3, and a midweek 6-3 win over Valparaiso. They are winners of 8 of their last 9 games. The 2-1 to Davis, driven out to center field, played well by Myers, and Myers is able to make the play. Henry Davis made some good contact on that one, but Myers was in the right position for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 13, Alex Benelis.
The bottom of the lineup tonight for Notre Dame struggling so far. Brannigan in that 9 slot.
First pitch from Kirian, taken for a strike, and Brannigan somewhat average coming into this one. And Brannigan, someone knows a lot about the Fighting Irish. His father, grandfather, and uncle all wore the blue and gold or attended Notre Dame, and now he's doing running play on what was a nice piece of hitting from Jack Brannigan as well.
Hi, boy. Work up there.
The 1-0 from Kirian. Ball 1-1. Did score the lone run on the board for the Fighting Irish. Now the 2-0. Takes the 2-0 for a ball. Then just 2 hits given up so far. That pitch from Kirian falls in there for a strike. First in the first inning. Trying to do the same here now in the bottom of the 5th. Kirian's first pitch in there for a strike. Jared Miller, certainly one of the best hitters in this Notre Dame lineup. 11 RBI on the season. The 1-1. Taken for a ball. Now 2-1. That pitch took Davis's catcher's mask off. Baltimore Orioles outfielder currently hit 12 in his days wearing the blue and gold. So Nico Cavadas looking to close this lead, takes first pitch for a ball.
Absolutely, and the tough part for Kirian is there's a lot Cavadas likes.
The 2-0 to Cavadas. Outside now 3-0, and Michael Kirian has worked him. Senior David Lamanna. First pitch from Kirian. Lamanna takes for a ball. This one himself.
Absolutely, we've talked about his composure before, coming in as a closer. Kirian is used to situations like this.
The 2-0 pitch. Ball now 3. This Cardinals lead. First pitch from Elliott to Coates. Adam Elliott, the new pitcher for Louisville, came in with bases loaded and 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th and was able to get a much-needed 3rd out. Now the first inning.
Coates with 13 strikeouts on the season. Elliott trying to make it 14.
The 0-2 pitch. Nice spot from Elliott, but a good eye from Coates.
Had a great showing before the season was canceled due to COVID-19. Bringing him in, throwing strikes, and the defense backing him up in the field, Grant.
3 batters faced for Elliott and 3 outs. Now facing Brannigan. First pitch drops in. Elliott ahead now 0-2. Sends the pitch to Brannigan. Bit of a chase pitch. And Brannigan had a breakout season at the plate in the shortened 2020 season. 11 RBI, team high 14 runs scored. Trying to get going here in 2021. That 1-2 pitch. Now 3-1 all-time inside Frank Eck. First pitch to Carter Putz.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, and Grant, the Irish are in the middle of quite a home stretch, with the exception of a trip to Pitt. 10 of their next 13.
The 1-1 to Carter Putz. Right on the outside corner. And
Hey, Jerry, what do you say, kid?
Elliott.
Versus NC State. No hits, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts. 23, and he's chasing 25 to be tied for the longest in program history. And we talked earlier about records that have been standing for a long time. That one from 1992.
Henry Davis already this season was on the preseason Golden Spikes Award watch list for best player in the entire country.
Slugging percentage of .671. There are not many weaknesses.
Premier recruits in New York State out of Fox Lane High School. Comes over to Louisville, has an immediate impact on that 2019 College World Series team. That 2019 season. The 2-2 from Colehep. And Colehep gets Henry Davis to go down swinging. He's there for the answer, and this afternoon is no different.
Yeah, definitely you saw it there again. That's 3 solo home runs in the last 2 games for Cavadas.
0-2 to Lamanna, high and inside. Lamanna does well to duck and get the bat down. One, 2. Blown away for ball number 2.
Career high 3 runs. A great stretch for him recently.
Elliott deals a ball to Cole. No matter what inning or what it says on the scoreboard.
Yeah, definitely, Grant. We've seen that from him all year and the last 2 years. And
it has worked back to get back-to-back outs. And that brings up right fielder Brooks Coetzee.
Yeah, Coetzee, another player who's had a great last month. The career high 5 RBIs against Wake Forest in late February. Career high 3 hits against UVA earlier this month.
First pitch to the 1-0. In there for a strike, 1-1. Far this game, Carter Putz with an RBI double in the first inning gave the Irish the first lead. Then a Henry Davis RBI single, Benelis sac fly, and a Trey Leonard single brought Louisville up to 3-1. Benelis uncorked a 2-run homer to make it 5-1, and Notre Dame has come all the way back since then. As the 1-2 is sliced the other way, and Brooks Coetzee, Caroline now putting on for his home team Cardinals, and he'll face Jack Brannigan to start the bottom of the 9th. Brannigan takes a first pitch strike.
Looking to change that here, but already behind in the count.
0-1. Fouled back. Now 0-2. 6 hits given up in his 14-plus innings pitched. But when he gets ahead 0-2 is when he brings his best stuff. The 0-2 from Corbett. Brannigan holds his swing back and takes ball number.
In the season opening series.
That 1-2 pitch looked awfully good. Not getting Corbett's motion. The 1-0 to Myers. Fouled back. Count now at 1-1. Brannigan leads off of first after a leadoff walk. Myers at the plate, 2 for 4 on the day. Third pitch, ball. Myers ahead in the count.
Like we said earlier, leading the series 32-8. This series a chance for Notre Dame to really prove that they belong at the top of the ACC with someone who's always there in this Louisville team.
The 2-2 inside, and Spencer Myers has worked himself.
They lead the ACC in runs with 149 on the season. Very high-scoring team that also ranks them 19th in the country. And obviously those 7 tonight as that strong batting performance continues.
First pitch to Carter Putz.